Nozzle soak on the Roland printer. This is going to be very similar for all the printers. The older style where you get into cleaning mode, you're going to get into cleaning mode first off, whether you do it the old way of holding down the cleaning button and turning on the power, or if you go into the turn on the power first and go into your maintenance. In this model, you're going to go to the maintenance and cleaning. You're going to hit enter, and it's going to prompt you not to use the media clamps. So we'll check here, make sure that media clamps are not being used, or we will take loose the cover here, raise the print head up so that it's out of the way, and then we'll hit enter and let the machine take the head down the left hand side. While it's doing that, you're going to want to take off the covers on top, and what it's prompting me there is to close this cover here. You're going to want to take the screws off right here so that you can remove this cover. So we're going to let the head go off to the left hand side so it's in cleaning mode. This is going to give us access to the cap tops. This should be what you're doing anyway once a week, every 40 hours when you're doing your cleanings on there. So this shouldn't be unfamiliar territory. We're not finished cleaning, so we're going to leave that alone for right now. We're going to take the two screws off here. We're going to remove this cover. From here, you'll see the cap top assembly, the wipers. These are the things that you'd be cleaning on your maintenance. What you're going to do is you're going to take and remove the three screws right here and here. Two screws on this model, three on the XCs. Take off these screws right here. This black piece will come out, and you will now have access to the pumps underneath. What we want to do to soak a head or multiple heads is we want to locate the lines that come from the pump to the cap tops. In this case, we have a pump here that goes to these two, pump that goes to these two, and a pump that goes to these two. So we're going to locate the cap top lines, which are these two lines right here. You can see they run back up underneath into the cap tops themselves. And if you squeeze on them gently, you can see that this is the cyan side. Magenta doesn't show up as well, but you can trace them back down, or you can find out that this is the one. So in a case like this, if we wanted to do a nozzle soak on the cyan side, we would simply pinch this cap top line down like this and use a binder clamp. You can get these at any office supply stores. A hemostat clamp or something like that would work just as well, just something to clamp off that line. So what we want to do is we're going to clamp that line off, and then we're going to take the Roland cleaning solution here, and we're going to fill the cap top up so that it's full to the top but not overflowing all over the machine. Give it a second to make sure that the fluid is holding. In this case, you can see it's not draining anymore. From here, we could either do the multiple all 6 heads or whichever heads are needed, and all we have to do from there is just tell the machine that we're through cleaning. Hit enter. It's going to take the wipers down. It's going to drop the cap tops. It's going to bring the head back around for you. Once it gets through with this, the head's going to come back and cap up. Once the machine starts to do any kind of cleaning cycles, you can just simply flip the machine off. You do want to make sure that underneath here, the cap tops come up and make contact with the heads. As you're going to see, they're going to come up by themselves automatically. You do want to let that come all the way up. And once they've come up all the way, then you can simply just turn off the machine and let the head soak. Now you'll see that the heads are soaking underneath, that they're up in contact. What this is going to allow the heads to do is it's going to soak the bottom of those head plates in solvent, in the cleaning solution, to try to loosen up any deflected nozzles, any dried ink on the bottom of the head plates. I'd let it sit there for about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes maximum. Then, of course, go back in and do the same thing again, cleaning mode. And then take the clamps back off, put the covers back on, and you're ready to go.